Chloe Bourgeois is one of the best written characters in all the Miraculous Ladybug, and I'm tired of people like people don't really understand that about her, and it like pisses me off sometimes, right? Like Chloe wants to be like her mother, and she tries to act exactly like her mother, like every episode, and trying to be mean and also being adored by everyone, because that's also what she wants. Chloe wants to be loved and adored by everyone, but all she gets is like people saying, "You're mean, Chloe. We don't like you." And it's just so sad to watch that, thinking about that. Like when I watch it, I'm like, damn, she's really just trying to be loved by everyone, and then like nobody really cares, and nobody really understands that either. And that's why she's also mean to Marinette. She's like, everybody loves Marinette. Why can't they love me? Why can't they love me like they love Marinette? And then she doesn't know how to act any differently either, because that's just how she's been wired since she was a child. You can't change how somebody's acting since they were a child. It's like, wow, she really doesn't have that big of a chance to change when you're thinking about it like that. And then like you have her dad, and her dad's a huge enabler as well. And then you have Sabrina. Sabrina is treated like she's like an innocent bystander. Like, oh yeah, she doesn't want to do what Chloe's telling her. She could always say no. She never says no. You can't completely just keep blaming Chloe for all that Sabrina does, because Sabrina will do what Chloe says and tells her to do with a smile on her face. It's just kinda stupid to me how they tried to treat Sabrina like, yo, stop being friends with Chloe and give her the high ground as a character, when, in all honesty, she was pretty much as bad as Chloe for the most part of the story. But other than that, Chloe has had like a pretty sad story as well, because her dad does whatever she says. She doesn't really get like a well-raised look at life. And then you have her mother. Her mother cheated on her father 2 times and had 2 other kids that she supposedly looked after and cared for more than she did for Chloe. Chloe never really has anyone past, season 4 or 5, because, she lost everything. Chloe has completely lost everything, and now she's completely alone, because she might have like a bunch of followers and fans. She might have Noe. Noe doesn't really care about her. Noe's only using her. You also have her mother. Her mother still doesn't care about her, and isn't even proud that she's probably like the 2nd most followed influencer in the world, which is a huge milestone. Good for Chloe too. But all those fans can't make up for actual friends, and that's all Chloe actually wanted in the original series. Actual friends, love and adoration for people, or like from people. It's super sad to see, and that she never got any of that. And then it's super sad to think, like, by the endings of the story, right, where Zoe's just taking over her entire life, where you can actually see, wait, if you think about it, and I'm headcanoning it in my mind that like Chloe thought about this too. Since Zoe moved to Paris, as soon as, what was her name? Audrey said, "I'm staying here for a while." Zoe came as soon as she thought that. But when Audrey was out there being famous, living a life in New York, her daughter Zoe was being raised by her. And I'm headcanoning in my mind, that Chloe thought about that and was like, my mom didn't remember my name when she came here. My mom didn't love me as much as she loves my sister. And then she slowly watched Zoe take over her entire life, because Zoe not only got the love of her mother at first, she then got all the friends that Chloe previously had, or, well, that Chloe wanted, and then proceeded to become closer with her dad than she did. Which is extremely sad when you think about it. Imagine if you're half of a sister that shouldn't even exist, because your mother should have never cheated on your father, took over your entire life, got all of your friends, got your mother's love, your father's love, and everything that you always wanted, and now you're just alone. And I don't think any character sympathizes with her either. They're just like, I don't care. Chloe deserves it. She's evil. She's not really evil. She was raised to be like that. She was a hero. She never really wanted anyone to get hurt. Sabrina was her best friend, and she really loved and cared for Sabrina, and the show acts like she never really loved or cared for Sabrina, when in reality, Sabrina was her best and only friend. And I find that super sad that they never treated it like that. Well, they didn't treat it like that near the end. It's just sad to see. And that's what I really do think about, Chloe's story. It's super sad, because she's also being used by everyone else too, because of her anger and resentment, because she never really got what she wanted. She never got the friends. She never really got the care, because they always threw parties for her. They were like, oh yeah, let me throw a party for Chloe. And then like, after they liked her, I never really saw any characters actively try to be her friend except Rose. Rose actually tried, but every other character never really acted or tried to be not Zoe, but Chloe's friend. And I find that super sad. And Chloe should have gotten more love. That's all. That's what I said about Chloe wanting to be loved by everyone. Like, that's why she also wants to be like Ladybug in general. She wants to be like Ladybug because, Ladybug's loved by everyone and she's a hero, instead of just like some normal girl like Marinette. It just makes sense, okay? She respects and loves people with power, and then she saw like, oh yeah, Ladybug has all this power, she's amazing. That's why she wants to be like Ladybug. That's how I thought about it.